What's up, y'all? B-Dub, the Anime Master's back for another edition of the Throwback Otaku Part 3. Today I'm going to talk about an old school favorite, Recess. That's right, Recess, the animated series, used to come on ABC Kids or ABC One Saturday mornings. The series premiered in 1997 and ended in 2001. It ran for 30 minutes with two 11-minute episode segments, and it ran for 65 episodes. Recess was a simple animated series about, kids, fourth graders, enjoying recess. Like, recess was like the best thing in the world. The most ultimate thing to do during a whack-ass school day, you know what I'm saying? My favorite thing about Recess is the very diverse amount of characters and kids and stuff. They had their own unique personalities and traits. Let me give you a rundown of some of the main characters of Recess. The first main character is T.J. Detweiler, who is basically the spunk kid, kind of a leader of the group of main characters in this series. We have our next character, Ashley Spinelli, or they just call her Spinelli. She's basically the tomboy character, pretty tough, pretty brutes, and nobody really wants to mess with her. And she's a huge wrestling fan as well. Next up, we got my main man Vince, the token black character of the series. He's basically, a little bit stereotypical with the, he's really good at sports and stuff, and he always wants to be in competition with someone, very competitive and just a cool, laid-back dude. Next up, we have Gus Grinwald, who's basically the nerd character of the group. He's the new kid when the show first premieres, and he ends up becoming friends with the main characters of the Recess cast. Now let's move on with the last two main characters of the Recess main cast. We got Mikey, who is a very heavyset kid, very soft, really huge, likes to eat, but has a big heart. And we also have Gretchen, who is like the super duper, like smart, scientific, nerd of the group, you know what I'm saying? You got Gus, he's basically the basic nerd, kind of a scaredy cat. But Gretchen is like the smart nerd, like she knows how to, fix things and scientific stuff, shit like that. I like how the series concentrated on the symbolism of freedom and recess and having fun and expressing yourself as a kid and such. There's also many more unique characters like the hustler kid who's always on the playground hustling, various items and shit. You got the swing girl who always stays on the swings. You got the diggers who always dig in the ground. You got King Bob, basically the ruler of the playground. I'm telling you, Recess is a great series. I hope one day they put this shit out on DVD so I can buy that shit. Anyway, let's move on to my next old school American cartoon. Here we go, another Nicktoons MTV classic, Ren and Stimpy. That's right, Ren and Stimpy. Now, who don't know about Ren and Stimpy? Come on, man. One of the original Nicktoons of the early 90s. It premiered back in 1991 around the summertime and ended in 1996. Now, one of the unique things about this series is the show was fucking crazy. It was hilarious, very innovative for its time, and it had a lot of controversy and a little bit of censorship, Some episodes had to be watered down and edited around, and they had to remove certain references such as politics and religion and such. Not to mention, there was some controversy with the fact that the main characters always used to use violence against each other. Ren and Stimpy, like Ren used to repeatedly beat the crap out of Stimpy a lot. And people bitched about it and shit. It's early 90s animation, bullshit like that. Nickelodeon wasn't really happy with the fact that the series wasn't really educational at all, really. So yeah, more power to the creators and the writers for stepping out of the norm of regular cartoon animation or writing styles and such. Ren and Stimpy is a great series. I hope you all check that out. I believe most of the series is available on DVD, so yeah, check that out. That's all for the Throwback Otaku Part 3. Stay tuned for more episodes. I'm B-Dub, the Anime Master. Peace.